Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Donnie here. Got another video for you guys today. It's been a while. I meant to do this before the end of end of 2025. I went through the list of all my cards ranked in order of value and have picked out the top 50 cards to show you guys, plus a couple of honorable mentions. But I want to start that, probably break this up into two videos. So today will be number 50-ish through number 26. And then the next video will be number 25 through number 1. You're going to see a lot of T206s in the video. Not necessarily because high grades or top tier Hall of Famers or anything like that, but just a combination of backs and a few other factors go into that. You're not going to see a lot of multi-comma cards, obviously. This is going to start at about $150 and work up. That's where my collection is. So I have a few comma cards maybe in the second set or second part of the video for number 25 through number 1. But for today, it's going to be about $150 up to maybe $250 or $300 kind of values. But hopefully that interests you guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to turn around the camera and we'll start looking at some cards. Hey guys, okay, let's start with a couple of honorable mentions. This first one comes at number 52 in my collection right now. It's one I think I most recently showed you guys, but just to see it again, it's the 1963 Lou Brock in an SGC 6.5. I've paid $155 for that, so that's what I'm valuing it as. As we go through these, the values are what I could make out by going to like 130 point and doing searches on auction and eBay sales. I didn't use VCP or anything like that. And as I was going through these, I did find a couple that might be a little bit off, but that's okay. Still give you an idea, kind of the rough values for those. Number 51 is the 1955 Topps Duke Snider. This is the last card in the 55 Topps set. This one's pretty good condition. My 55 Topps set is basically a beater set, so this is definitely one of the better conditioned cards that I have in it right now. But love that Duke Snider card. Okay, let's get into the real top 50 cards. This is number 50. I valued it at about $160. It's a T206 Southern Leaguer of Ed Foster. So for those of you who collect T206s, you know that the Southern Leaguers are a little bit harder than some of the other cards. So that's the main factor in the value of this. It's a Piedmont 350 back. So there's that. But Ed Foster is one of the, I would say, tougher Southern Leaguers. I got this years ago, back when I was still in grad school, I think. Or very shortly afterwards. I think during it, though. But that is number 50, Ed Foster. Number 49 is another T206. This is another Southern Leaguer. King from Danville. So again, not in great shape. You can see some creases and stuff there. And it's an old mill Southern League back. So that's part of the valuation. So I put this at $165. There you go. Number 48 is another T206. This is a Hall of Famer. Clark Griffith. You can see a pretty significant crease there going through his head. And maybe even a little pinhole up here. But there's the back. So it's a sweet cap back. But it is a Hall of Famer. And I have him valued at $170. Okay, next up, another T206 rather, not Hall of Famer. This one is mostly on the list because of the condition. So this is Barney Pelty's vertical. He also has a horizontal card in the T206 set, but this is the vertical version. And you can see it's a sweet cap back, but it's in pretty nice shape. So I have this one valued at $175. I've had that card for years and years too. Let's see, next up, number 46 is another T206 Southern Leaguer. This one's graded. It's Harry Bay. Get the camera to focus there. There you go. Harry Bay, Piedmont, and SGC 1.5. There's the back. And have that valued at $175. Again, mostly because it's a Southern Leaguer. Next one up is the only Jackie Robinson Playing Days card that I have in my collection right now. It's number 45, valued at about $175. It's the 1955 Topps Jackie Robinson. Again, I got this because I was building the 55 Topps set in beater condition. And so when I got it, it was relatively affordable and filled the Jackie Robinson hole in that set. So pretty happy with it. I'll probably get an upgrade one day. But for the 55 beater set, this is just the right condition for that. Jackie Robinson there, number 45. Number 44 is the Ozzie Smith autographed rookie card. 1979 Topps. You guys probably have seen this one too. Showed this a couple times. Got it autographed at the Music City Autograph Show back in September. And I have this one valued at $175 as well. I did get JSA authentication on it when I got it autographed. So there's that. Next one up was, I guess, my favorite pickup from that Music City Autograph Show. Number 43. It's the 1933 Tattoo Orbits of Kai Kyler. So you guys can go back and watch that video recapping the pickups from that show, but this is my only Playing Days Kai Kyler card, my only Tattoo Orbit card. I have it valued at $175. There's not very many sales of this card at all. None on eBay the last time I checked. So I have it valued at $175. Okay, let's see, moving on. Number 42. We'll see if I can get this in the screen. It is my only T3 Turkey Red card. And it's Larry Doyle. You guys probably have seen this on the backdrop here sometimes on my camera. I have him up on the wall. But it's 1911 Turkey Red. Oops. Has the checklist back. Does have a tackle up there at the top, which is what made it affordable when I bought it. But great looking card. I really hope to be able to pick up some more T3s someday. They're just beautiful. Anyway, I have that one valued at $175 as well. Okay, let's see. Moving on to number 41. Another T206. This is George Stovall. Camera here to focus a little bit, maybe. I'm going to take a Wild Thing down there. Maybe that's causing problems. There we go. That's better. Maybe. So it's pretty nice condition. And it is an old mill back, so that goes into some of the valuation. Got it at $180, I think. Okay, let's see, number 40, another T206. This one is a Hall of Famer. It's Rube Marquard, hands at thighs. Got it valued at $185. You'll notice that most of my T206s are not graded, as are most of my cards. I do have some graded cards, but say 95%, if not 98% of my collection is ungraded. There's a Rube Marquard 150 Piedmont back. And this one, part of the reason I got this was, if you notice here, the stamp. So that is a Hal McCormick stamp, which is, there's a couple of T206 collectors that collect the Hal McCormick stamp backs, on Net54. There's a big sale of, I don't know, several hundred of the Hal McCormick stamp backs a couple years ago that hit the market, and I think this was one of those that I picked up, but I wanted to get a Hall of Famer from his collection. So that's that. Okay, give me a second. We'll come back in a minute with number 39. Okay, number 39 is another T206 and a Southern Leaguer, Jack Bastian. I had this one listed as $189, but I think in hindsight it's probably not quite that much. Sorry about the focus on the camera. Let me try that. Get it a little bit farther away, maybe. Has a little bit of clip corners, the top left, top or bottom left, maybe even the bottom right. So it probably isn't quite $189, but that's where I had it when I did my list. So it's, for right now, it's there. But it's a Southern Legal millback. So that is number 39, Jack Bastian. Number 38, another T206. This is the Catcher Red Clean-Out. SGC2. And I think it's the first polar bear of the video. I have it valued at $200. Okay, see another T206 and another polar bear. This is Rube de Saw. I think this is the highest graded T206 I have, so it's a SGC4. I don't have really high grade T206s, at least not graded. Pretty nice looking card though, and there is the polar bear back. And that was number 37. Number 36, moving forward a little bit into the 50s again. This is the 1957 Topps Ted Williams and a PSA 3. And I have it valued at $200 as well. Picked this up off of a Discord channel dealer. But I don't have very many playing days Ted Williams. I think I have his 55 Topps, this 57, the 58 All-Star, maybe a couple of his 60s cards, but not many. So there's that. That's number 36. Number 35, back to T206s. This is manager John McGraw, one of the greatest managers probably in baseball history. I love the glove at hip pose of his in the T206 set. And it's a Piedmont 460 back. I have that one valued at $200 as well. Let's see, number 34. The first Gowdy card, I think, of the night. It's 1933 Gowdy, Mickey Cochran, and a PSA 2. I got this graded a couple years ago, but I've had it since I was a kid. I think it was the first Gowdy card I ever bought. Sometime, I guess, when I was maybe in high school. So I've had it a very long time. But I wanted to get a Gowdy Hall of Famer when I started out the Gowdy, or my first Gowdy purchase. So I found this at a card show and bought it. So there's the 33 Gowdy Hall of Famer Mickey Cochran, PSA 2, $200. Let's see, back to T206s. This has a couple different factors to it. One, it's Chief Bender, so Hall of Famer. It's also Polar Bear back, SGC 1.5. So there's the Polar Bear back with the tobacco stain you can see there still lingering. And it's the no trees version of his card. He also has one same pose basically, but with trees in the background. Okay, that was 33. Number 32, another T206. This is the infamous Chick Gandil from the Black Sox scandal. Ungraded, but with a polar bear back. Valued at $225. Moving forward quite a bit into the 70s, number 31 is the, I guess now famous, Mike Schmidt rookie card deal. I bought this at the Nashville flea market a few years ago in a half off box of cards. Searched through it, and one of the first little stacks of cards I went through had this in it, ungraded, with a price on it listed as $5. So half off, I paid $2.50 for this. Subsequently sent it into PSA, got it back as a PSA 5. So it's possibly the biggest or best deal I guess I've ever bought on a card. From $225 value now is what I have on it versus the $2.50 price tag that I paid for it. There's the back. Okay, moving on. Number 30, another T206. This is Hall of Famer Addie Joss. Card's in kind of rough shape, but it is Addie Joss, who was one of the best pitchers of his day if his life hadn't got cut short because of meningitis. He possibly would have the all-time ERA record. He was just absolutely outstanding and dominant when he was pitching. Sweet cat back. There you go. T206 Addie Joss, valued at $225. See, moving into the 20s, got number 29 here. Another T206. This is Josh DeVore. And you can see it's pretty good condition. And it has a Sovereign 460 back, so that's part of the valuation. I have it valued at $230. Next up is number 28, another T206. Jake Atz, again, pretty nice condition, a little off center, but nice condition. And a Sovereign 350 back. So I put its value at $240. Let's see, number 27 is another T206, value of $250. It's Jimmy Jackson. Sorry for the camera focus there. There you go. And it has an EPDG back, which is part of the valuation part of it. I have a couple of PDGs, not many. I've sold a couple over the years, but I still have maybe 2 or 3 in my collection. So that's another back I would like to get more examples of. There you go, Jimmy Jackson T206 EPDG back, value of $250. And then number 26, the last one for this video, another T206. This one's a Hall of Famer, Johnny Evers from the Cubs, portrait version. Piedmont 350 back. and I have that valued at $250. So there you guys have it, the number 50 through 26 card in my collection as it stands today. I hope you guys like that video. Thanks again for tuning in and watching. Please leave a comment, let me know what you thought. I'll respond to all the comments. My next video will be the top 25, going all the way up to number 1, starting with value of around $250 and moving on up. Most of them will be sub $500 cards. There'll be a few at the very top that are comma cards, but just got a few of those. So anyway, I hope you guys come back for that video. Again, appreciate you guys watching. Take care.